Pearl just released a new pedal, so let's now have a quick look at what this one is all about. The new addition to Pearl's bass drum pedal lineup is called the Demon XR. And this pedal was developed in collaboration with legendary metal drummer George Kollias. And little spoiler ahead, George was here in our studio. We had the chance to talk to him about the pedal, also had the chance to watch him play, and you will also watch him play and hear him talk about the pedal in just a second. The Demon XR comes as a single pedal version, and there's also a double pedal version. So no matter if you want to play two bass drums or use it as a double pedal, both options are available. Now, if you look at the design of the pedal, there are some things that might look familiar. For example, the post, the bottom plate, that little bracket in the back here. You might know those from the Demon drives. And the Demon drives have been around and have been used by rock and metal drummers for ages now. So what is different here? One of the main differences is the very smooth footboard. Like George told us,
I swivel a lot on the pedal, so I need like a really smooth surface. No logos, no nothing, like this is perfect.
Another pretty obvious difference is the spring. And this spring is extreme, like extreme.
Something new for Pearl. They always had like normal to a little bit harder springs. This is a beast, it's really hard. For example, if you played with my settings, you can't really push the pedal down. Well, most of the drummers. If you play it super tight, makes the pedal bounce for like 1.5 minutes, okay, it's great. That means there's a lot of room for extreme metal drummers, to tie it up and just go really fast. But if you play it around the middle, or maybe a little bit less, so if you can even play jazz with it. It's so smooth. The pedal feels so smooth.
If you prefer like a more regular spring, those pedals come with a second spring that you can just swap out if you want a little softer feeling. Another new feature they came up with is the beater for those pedals. And with the flat surface, they say it has enhanced low end, and by the weight they put in it, there's quite a lot of attack. So this one also with the hard plastic surface here in the front, that's perfect if you're looking for a metal kick sound. Also, you got that little memory lock down here, and you could use this as a beater weight as well, so just slide it up and you'll really change how the beater feels. Other than that, we have the direct drive system, so no chain, no belt involved. That's the most direct linkage you can have between the footboard and the beater. Now, there are not that many setup options with this pedal.
Some of the pedals have like 300 settings or something, How is it possible for somebody to be like, okay, well, I changed like 1 degree angle and I put the weight, whatever, and oh, now it feels great. There's no way. So you want a pedal that works and then play with simple little things. There's a lot of trying and a lot of technology and a lot of testing, behind this pedal. But when we were done, we're like, okay, this works. We stick with it. This is it. And whoever buys it, play with the spring, play with the angle. You don't need anything else. So it's ready to go.
So the things you can work on are beater and footboard angle. Then you have the screw down here that lets you customize the spring tension. And that's basically it. And that's also all you need. Another small feature that's maybe cool to mention is that the pedal has the screw over here to fix the pedal to the rim of the bass drum. And they also include a second screw that lets you switch from this wing nut to a drum key screw. So it's smaller, and for example, if you have another pedal next to it or an X head next to it or something, this will not get into your way.
Obviously, I think it's the most important part of the gear, you know, for a metal drummer. So you need something that listens a lot, you know. So you just think about playing and it just does it, you know. So we need like something direct, super smooth. That's where speed comes from, I think. So we wanted to make these, you know, the footboard, some of these materials, you know, like the beater holder, you know, it's different material which is lighter. So the pedal from this way up, it feels like really light, but this is more stable. This is taken from the Demon Drive. So that's why I say this is a boosted Demon Drive. It's a new version. So we borrowed parts and we created like a more extreme pedal. People, you know, with the spring as well, when you put your foot on the board and just move it a little bit, you will see what kind of pedal this is. And I think they're gonna love it. Even though it looks extreme, it's gonna work for everybody.
What do you think of those pedals? Do you like those? Would you play those? Are you hyped that George is now playing a new pedal and now you know what it is? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to see you in one of the next videos. So have a great time. See you. Bye bye.